Hello. Welcome to a road edition of Random Tyler Ramey Conversation in the car. I don't know if I said another edition, but coincidentally, this is also the first and ultimate edition of Tyler driving in the car. So I am heading down the road again, going to visit a friend for a Christmas function. Seemingly have about 9,000 Christmas get-togethers when it gets to be this time of the year. And again, if you're in the United States, or even if you're not, Christmas is celebrated December 25th, so that is coming up on Sunday. And today is Thursday. My days are all messed up because I've had vacation days. I have driven this drive more times than I care to count. My niece also lives down this road. She's 2.5, and so I could practically do this with my eyes closed or while video blogging, which I obviously am. I'm around all kinds of trucks right now, which makes me nervous. So anyway, just wanted to, I was bored, so I thought, why not bring you along to kill a little bit of time. I can't guarantee or promise any of the conversation will be, quite frankly, because with me, you never know, it's going to be all over creation. But I have got a long stretch. Takes about hour and a half, hour 45 minutes from my house to get where I'm going. Drinking another one of my fabulous grapefruit sparkling drinks. I hope I don't have road rage on this vlog, because let me tell you, sometimes I get a little ragey when people are acting like a little kind of a crazy person. And you know, tis the season when everybody is out on the road. This truck, yes, thank you, you're getting over. I don't know why you're in the left lane to begin with. See, it's already beginning. I'm trying to really calm down, y'all, my road rage, because that falls under the category of there ain't nothing you can do about it. And I don't know if you saw the news. This is absolutely unbelievable to me. Unfathomable. There was this person in a JCPenney, a grandmother was in her car, and I guess something happened. The guy in the car slammed on his brakes, or something happened that disrupted this man. And so he beeped at her, and I guess she beeped back. Okay, folks, just the sheer fact that she beeped back at him, he got out of his car and shot up her car. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is there was a 2-year-old baby in the back seat that was shot and killed. 2-year-old. Because this man got mad that the woman honked back at him. I just want you to think about that for a minute. I'm telling you, I don't want to get too deep on this, but this world is a scary, scary place. When somebody can get shot up just for beeping back at somebody in the car, talk about that makes you not want to ever have any kind of a road rage ever again. I have stopped trying to predict people. You have to always assume the worst, and that's awful. Who wants to sit and assume the worst, that assume that everybody's got a gun or that everybody da-da-da-da? Well, let me tell you, you got to. So that being said, I have really tried to calm my road rage down, because, I mean, that is insanity. And you know, stuff like that probably happens every day and we don't even hear about it. I feel like I have been sort of time warped back into the 90s. Because, and again, I'm not going to get presidential or political here at all, because I really don't think anybody has our best interest at heart on either side. Absolutely not. But I am very... I was very prominent on Facebook. I posted all the time, ton of friends, ton of interactions, back and forth all day long. But y'all, it got to a point where I could not take it. I could not take it anymore. The drama and the fighting and the posts and the my side's better than your side and your side sucks and let me tell you why you're wrong and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can't take it. So I have been on a major Facebook hiatus. I've still been posting because my job is very social media heavy, and so I have to do posts for my job on my personal Facebook page, and that's fine. Part of my job is that I teach aerobic classes weekly, different times and different days. But other than that, other than posting about classes and maybe responding to comments or responding to people that tag me and stuff, I have not been looking at people's statuses. I've been trying not to scroll through my news feed, because that's another part of our society that gets on my nerves, and I'm including myself in this. And I've really, like I said, I've tried to do better. I've tried to do better Facebook-wise, but also just phone-wise. You would not believe the amount of people who don't know how to communicate with people face-to-face in person anymore. With their families, with their friends, with their coworkers, it doesn't matter. They are on their phones 24/7, and that makes me crazy. It makes me crazy, and I was guilty of that. The first thing that I did and do in the morning is, what do? We get on our phones. And I checked my Instagram and my Facebook and my time hop and my news feed. But what I found was that in that time, and remind me, I've got a story about morning time, morning and rituals, what I've been doing. But I found that it was just so negative. And I think the phone is great, but I honestly think I would love to wake up, excuse me, wake up tomorrow and it's let's say 1993. Jurassic Park is back out in theaters. First of all, that would make me very happy. One of my very favorite franchises. But anyway, just not having your phone and not having to deal with the constant notifications and social media and everything being right at your fingertips. And I don't know, I think it was just a simpler time back in the day. So yeah, I don't know, it's just odd to me. So anyway, I don't know, I would like to do that, to wake up and not have to worry about that any longer. I think that would be nice. I think that would take a lot of pressure off everyone of all kinds. So anywho, oh, I was going to tell you. You know what I just realized? Sorry for that frantic moment. I just realized that I don't even have my wallet in the car. So now I'm going to have to turn around. Now granted, it's only going to take me like 15 minutes to get back, but that is still a huge pain. Because I was cleaning out my car, left my daggum wallet in my house. Anywho. So now I can just talk to you even longer. Oh, mornings. Okay, so let me tell you. I watched an Oprah interview probably, I don't know, a year ago. Let's say a year ago. Probably about a year now. And she was talking to some lady. I'm about to go off an exit, y'all, so I may have to steady you, because I'm going to have to make a big U-turn, go home, get my wallet. The joys of live filming here. There's no breaks when mistakes like this happen. I was watching this interview with Oprah, and I can't remember who was on her show at the time. I can't remember who she was. Anyway, she, I'm so mad, y'all, that I have to go back and get my wallet. Oh, I hate that. Hold on, I'm going to have to steady you here. I promise I'll get back to normal in just a second once I get over the... And this is one of those things, y'all, where it's like, guess what? I got to go back and get it. And there is nothing that I can do about it, so why waste my time being mad about it? It's going to be a pain in my butt, but let me tell you, it could be a lot worse. Somebody I know or love could have been shot up in the daggum JCPenney parking lot, or me. You know what I mean? So I try not to beat myself up too much about stuff. Silly things like that. It's an inconvenience. And it's still an inconvenience, but I try to be, look on the bright side, right? At least I wasn't all the way down there. I had to get gas here in a little while. That would have been real bad. What in the world would I have done? Hitched? Because I have no money. And as a millennial, if you don't have your debit card, I don't have cash. I never have cash. I'm completely dependent on my debit card. So anyway, let me get back on the highway here in just a second, and I will continue my Whitney story, or my Oprah story, I promise. Gosh, I can't believe I did that. I'm not gonna be mad about it. Just adds a little 20 minutes onto my journey here. Okay, let me fix you guys. Is that better? Oh, you're doing better. Okay. Now that I'm all frangled, frazzled in my brain. So, anywho, Oprah. Center yourself, Tyler. Oprah Winfrey was doing an interview with this lady, and she was asking this lady. She said, and I don't remember. She was just a random person. She was a celebrity and an author or something. Not anybody that anybody would know. And Oprah said, "What is the one thing?" I don't remember how she phrased it. The one thing that you do on a daily basis that has the most impact in your life, maybe something like that. And the lady said, every morning I get up, and she said, I give myself, I think she gave herself an hour of just complete meditation time, an hour of time when she didn't have to think about getting ready, she didn't have to think about hurrying up and getting in the shower and doing her hair and doing her makeup and getting out the door and getting breakfast and she would have her coffee and she would sit for an hour, and she would think and she would read, and she may do some very minimal things on her phone, but not, tried to limit that as much as she could. And she said that she did that every day, and that it was, the best part of her day. It was a time for her to settle herself and to get her day going correctly and off on the right foot and all that good stuff. And I thought, an hour a day? That seems like a big commitment. Because, I mean, before that, and I don't know about y'all, but I was getting up my alarm, and and of course I'm a guy, and you see I can just throw my hat on, but I mean, I was giving myself, okay, Tyler, you got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get out the door, and then you got to leave. And that puts you in a very rushed frame of mind. And when you're in that rushed frame of mind, it's stressful, and you don't have any time to yourself. You don't have time. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to give myself 1 hour. Y'all, let me tell you something. When you wake up in the morning and everything is quiet and everything is still, and you have time to really sit and think. Have you ever sat down and just thought? And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm talking no distractions. You're just you. And you have all the time in the world. It's very odd. It's very interesting, because when you have that uninterrupted, dedicated time, especially in the morning when you first wake up, I'm telling you. And I've been doing that now for about a year, and I have slowly started actually giving myself more time to now, where I usually try to give myself about 90 minutes to 2 hours before I have to start getting ready to get up early. It has been an absolute, I mean, it is my literal favorite part of the day. It gives me a chance to center myself for the day and prepare myself. And like I talked about in my other video, I don't remember which one it was, but I am very extroverted a lot of the time. I really am. And I have friends and family and crazy work, and I'm social, and I'm out and about, and I'm teaching classes, and there's crazy amounts of people in there, and we talk and we laugh and we joke but sometimes I like to go home, and I mean, people are shocked all the time how really, truly introverted I am as an extrovert. And I would definitely say that I'm more introverted than extroverted. A lot of the time / always. People just can't believe that. They're like, you know everybody. Well, I know. But sometimes that's just how it goes with people. I think that being so social all the time on a daily basis at work, and with the connections that I have at work, through my community and through my friends, it's literally, if you think about it, like a battery. And so slowly throughout the day, I am, that social battery is draining. And so then when I get home at night, it's like I got to plug in and my brain has to plug out, if that makes any sense. And I got to get that battery back up there. And there are a lot of weekends, and people make fun of me all the time, where I teach 2 classes on Saturday mornings at my job. And sometimes I will go home after those classes on Saturday morning, and it's 10 a.m. and I won't leave my house until work on Monday. And there are a lot of times that it's just me, and I don't really talk to many people. I may text a few of my friends, and I might call Tony because I talk to Tony all the time. But other than that, it does not bother me in the slightest to be by myself. And I know a lot of people aren't like that. And baby, I think that's what makes the world go around. I think we need both of those kinds of people in the world. But you know, people say, I'm bored, I don't want to sit at home all day. I love to sit at home all day, because I can always find something to do. I can always find something to piddle around with in my house, to clean, to fix, to just tidy up and organize. That's never an issue with me. Never. Boredom is never an issue. Apply some chapstick here. This is one of the items that Tyler Ramey would be lost without. Burt's Bees original, no flavors, no nothing weird with it now. Original Burt's Bees. All the time. I would show you, but I'd have to take the keys out of my car. I have it on a little Paul Frank monkey keychain that holds the chapstick so it stays on my keys. I have to have it all day, all throughout the day. Completely and totally addicted to it. So anyway, Tony is going to wonder why it's taken me so long to get there today, because of this little 45-minute detour back to the house. But like I say, I'm going to look on the bright side. It's not so bad. Gives me more time to talk to you guys. You're probably thinking, great. So yeah, I would highly recommend, back to the morning ritual, I would highly recommend you try that out. It is absolutely well worth the time to do that. It's just a good opportunity to have that quiet time, and so many of us, and I'm including myself in with this too, so many of us rush around so much all day long that we don't give enough time to ourselves. As a society, we don't know how to say no. I don't think a lot of us know how to say no to people or commitments or things to do. We don't know how to say no, so we book ourselves to the max. We overbook ourselves, and you have to be selfish with your time. That is one thing that I have found as I have gotten older. I'm 31. I lost count. I literally stopped counting at like 28. I'm 31, and you have to get so possessive and protective over your time. And it's okay to tell people no, and it's okay to not do things, and we don't need to feel pressured to do things all the time, or to, absolutely, if you want to go out and be with people, be with them, and I think you absolutely should. But I also think there comes to a point where, hey, if you don't want to do something, you should be able to say, well, you know, I don't really want to do that, or I don't really want to go, I think I'm just going to stay home. And that should be that. I think that should be fine. If people tell me that, if I ask them to do something they don't want to do it, hey, trust me when I say I get it. Because I am the same way. It does not hurt my feelings in the slightest. At all. Because I love my house. I love my house, and I love my couch, and I love my bed, and I love my animals, and I love to clean, and I love to Netflix, and I love to lounge around, baby. For a person that is active, that it's my job to be active and to teach classes and to help people get healthy, which I love. I also love to be real lazy. Love it. I love to lay around all day and say, you know what, the only thing I've got accomplished today is I've watched 7 hours of Netflix. Love that. Love that. Those are some of my very favorite days. It's beautiful outside today. I am telling you what, you can never predict Tennessee weather. It is probably, what's it say, 57 degrees right now, and it is December 22nd. 22nd. And it's this warm. That's unbelievable to me. Is it ever going to get cold? And I love the cold. I know people are very divided on their seasonal opinions as far as what they like and what they don't like. I love the wintertime. Love me some cold, love me some layers and jackets and sweaters. Don't love me some pants. I do not like pants. Long pants. 99.9% of the time I don't wear them. Even in the dead of winter, I'll wear my shorts, my athletic shorts. I just never... My dad's like that. My brother's like that. My brother not so much, but my dad is more so like that than my brother. I don't know, we just don't like pants. We don't wear pants. And I hear it all winter long. Where's your shorts at? Where's your breeches at? Breeches, if you're in the South. Where's your breeches at? And people literally get angry at me sometimes. People I don't even know. Strangers on the street will get angry at me for wearing shorts. That blows my mind. I don't know why they're so concerned about what I'm wearing and how cold it's making them. It's not my fault that it makes you cold to look at me. Don't look at me. I don't know what to tell you. And my motto in life, honey, and especially as I've gotten older, I have embraced this. Look, I mean, this is my out on the town outfit. This is a sweatshirt, and I've gone on some shorts, my sneakers, and a hat. Wear whatever you want. Wear whatever makes you comfortable. If you want to dress to the nines and look cute, I applaud that, and I want you to look like that. But wear what you want. Who's everybody trying to impress? If you want to wear sweatshirts all the time, I mean, I haven't worn anything that buttoned, and I can't tell you how long. Everything I own is elastic, and guess what? I like it like that. It's comfortable to me. I wear exactly what I want, and I do what I want to do. And that goes into the selfish thing. You got to be selfish sometimes, and you got to do what you want and act how you want, wear what you want. Be comfortable. Be yourself. You got to be self-sufficient, self-entertaining. I'm telling y'all, it's gorgeous today. I cannot believe how warm it is. Unseasonably so. Alright, y'all, I am almost back to a place where I'm going to have to get off the interstate and go back in to get my wallet. And then head back on the road again. But thanks for coming along. We have successfully trucked along for about 23 minutes of my journey here, but I am so glad I looked down and realized that a little while ago that I did not have my wallet. So, anywho, I just wanted to pop in and do a quick little video here on the road. Like I say, it's almost Christmas, and if that is what you celebrate, then I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday season, has a fantastic Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a fantastic week in whatever you're doing. So make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please. I would love that. It's always going to be a lot of random stuff, video blogs, ASMR, eating shows, eat with me. So yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Crazy cats will always be in there too. So until next time, I am signing out. Thanks for coming along with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.